We have a stock that is up 100% the last day, going crazy with zero news. $50 million market cap company trading under $5. So they have 700 pre-orders as of right now, with the potential to generate over $7 billion in gross revenues upon delivery. This was a $350 million merger deal. Like I said, with 700 pre-orders, selling their aircrafts that they plan to design and commercialize for $10 million each. Keep in mind, this company is trading under $5, like I said, with a tiny $50 million market cap. If you are enjoying this content, make sure you drop a quick like on the video. And we are going to be discussing at least 5 or 6 other different plays. You really want to watch this entire video because I have a lot of different plays you really don't want to miss out on. I have a stock trading at 29 cents that nobody knows about, is in the heating up oil and gas sector, and they just completed an acquisition as of yesterday, entering into the $35 billion drone market. And not only that, guys, this acquisition already has $3 million or more in purchase orders and a very big sales pipeline. Only 20 million outstanding shares and only a 16.7 million share float. I have multiple biotech plays that have some very big catalysts, multiple catalysts coming this month. A lot of merger plays are happening right now. That's the theme of the market. A lot of these plays are going 100% very easily and very quickly. We're going to talk about a lot of those. I have a lithium and battery technology company that was just awarded a $20 million tax credit through the competitive U.S. Department of Energy process to advance its critical minerals battery recycling facility in a very hot sector. Had this very big news, this very big PR. So this is one we have to talk about, guys. It's going to be a very packed video. We're going to be talking about a lot of different stocks. The first stock I want to talk about is ticker RENI, Resilient Energy Inc., a oil and gas play that just confirmed an acquisition yesterday, expanding into the $35 billion drone market. So it just completed an acquisition of Challenger Aerospace and Defense Inc., expanding into this very big drone market. The company already has existing purchase orders exceeding $3 million with a very big sales pipeline. So as the oil and gas sector heats up, we're going to talk about why this company could have a big run. You know, a very good share structure. As you can see, $5 million market cap, 100 million authorized shares, only 20 million outstanding shares, and only, I actually checked the filings, only 16.7 million shares that float. Keep in mind, it is a very high risk play, as it is an OTC company with a shell risk. But we saw BLFR once the oil and gas sector was heating up, you know, just a few months ago, or during that time period. That play went from, you know, triple zeros all the way to 40 cents very quickly. Basically, all they were doing was pumping out, you know, oil and gas sector acquisitions and stuff like that. And, you know, PRs like that, and this one exploded. So can ticker RENI do the same thing? We'll have to see what happens. Back in February 1st of this year, just 2 months ago, the CEO is talking about his 2024 acquisition strategy focused on energy and technology sectors. So basically, they said their foray into the oil and gas industry began in 2012, and after a decade of operations, we strategically listed the company stock to facilitate rapid expansion and diversification. RENI's common shares have been quoted on OTC markets and trading since fourth quarter 2023, drawing upon their years of expertise. Keep in mind, they've been in this sector for a very long time. But they said, drawing upon our years of expertise with our headquarters situated in Houston, Texas, recognized as the energy capital of the world. Their mission is to discover, develop, and enhance the production of traditional oil and gas properties, with a specific focus on conventional plays on vertical wells that are currently in production. So they want plays that are, you know, acquisitions that are actually currently in production, which is very big right here. So this is big. They say their acquisition pipeline is in advanced discussions with various companies. Resilient Energy Inc. is committed to strategically acquiring both oil and gas assets and companies capable of augmenting our energy sector production, serving as an independent and supplementary revenue stream. Our acquisition criteria are to prioritize entities that are presently generating or are poised to generate positive cash flow in the near future. They are confident that multiple acquisitions will materialize, expanding their investment portfolio. Just had that drone acquisition and are looking for oil and gas acquisitions as well. They say, the CEO says he is confident that they will evaluate their overall valuation with superior multiples compared to typical oil and gas companies. The big right here, they say expect regular updates on our progress and successes as we actively communicate our vision and story through various channels. So they want to be very communicative, which is very big. and are expecting multiple acquisitions considering oil plays are heating up, and this one is, has a very good share structure and is expecting, also they're expecting multiple acquisitions. A lot of PRs should be coming out if what they're saying is true. So Resilient Energy Inc. trading at 29 cents as of right now, ticker RENI. Definitely keep an eye out for any updates and acquisition updates as well. XTIA Aerospace Inc. Now keep in mind this was trading under ticker IMPX, and then as of March 12, or just around that time period, had a merger and a reverse stock split. And with this merger, traded under ticker XTIA, had a reverse split. So the outstanding share count, or the actual free float, is under 10 million shares. High amounts of volume is coming in. And when this merger actually went through with this big $350 million deal or whatever, and this potential of $7 billion plus in revenue for the commercialization and production of their aircrafts, really actually tanked, opened up around $5, went all the way to $3 or something, and actually almost hit $5, or actually hit $5 again recently. I'll tell you my honest opinion, what's going to happen with this play now. They are actually, so as you can see, over 700 conditional pre-orders to date, with the potential to generate over $7 billion in gross revenue. So they still have to design, commercialize, and produce all of these aircrafts that they plan to sell for $10 million each. And this is going to cost a lot of money. So why are they pumping this one up? I am expecting an offering to come out, very soon. It's very high risk and they do need funding. So I'm expecting an offering at some point. This one is just going crazy with no news. And, after the merger happened, volume was very low and just dropped. And now all of a sudden volume is coming in. So they say the founder and chairman of XTI Aircraft Company added, they believe this merger provides the company with a solid foundation on which we can accelerate our development of the TriFan 600. We expect to be in a position to expand our operations, move forward on building our first full-scale piloted test aircraft, and commencing flight tests within about 2 years. So guys, they have not even started this yet. They haven't even started designing this one. Looks like they continue our efforts toward achieving FAA certification and commercial production. And what is the problem with this company? They need, millions upon $1 million in funding, if not, probably billions of dollars in funding, and they do not have cash. So this is very high risk. Yes, they have a very big statement here. Apparently 700 pre-orders worth $7 billion in gross revenue, which can be good, but keep in mind, they need cash, and before it gets, it's probably going to get a lot worse before it even has a chance of getting better. This aircraft they're building, it is being developed to combine the performance of a fixed-wing business aircraft with the vertical takeoff landing VTOL capability of a helicopter. The company estimates that the TriFan will fly at speeds of up to 345 miles per hour and have a range of 700 miles helipad to helipad, both more than twice that of most civilian helicopters similar in size to the TriFan. So they're actually want to target private use as this for this as well, and much more, incorporating VTOL capability. A fixed-winged business aircraft creates a new vertical lift crossover airplane VLCA category. The company will target the existing turbine business aircraft and helicopter sectors at the emerging advanced air mobility AAM market. The company is led by an experienced management team with a successful track record of bringing aircraft to the market. Also says they have secured patent protection for its design in various countries, including the United States, Canada, China, Japan, and Europe. So guys, this is very big right here. The only concern is it will require a lot of funding. So how are they going to do that? Some highlights are speeds up to 345 miles per hour. Like I said, range of 700 miles, just door-to-door travel time while utilizing existing infrastructure to take off and land, including over 5,000 existing helipads in the United States alone, as well as driveways, backyards, job sites, private landing pads, remote locations, wherever it's safe and legal. Flexibility to take off like a helicopter or like a conventional airplane if a runway is needed to reduce fuel use and extended range. Pilots plus up to 6 passengers in a spacious, comfortable cabin, targeting a broad range of end users, including businesses, aircraft and helicopter operators, fractional operators, air medical operators, high net worth individuals. So, private use for high net worth individuals as a private aircraft to travel with, and also targeting government and military use. So the turbine engine currently planned for the TriFan 600 propulsion system will be capable of using sustainable aviation fuel, which will which the International Air Transport Association considers key to reducing the industry's carbon footprint. The company's future plans include incorporating hybrid electric or all electric propulsion as these technologies mature and become commercially viable. I'm gonna show you a quick simulation and video of what they are trying to design right here. So this stock has been going crazy the last 2 days with zero news. Had to cover it and tell my thoughts on it. And my honest opinion is that dilution is coming. They have to fund their operations. It doesn't look like they have cash on hand, so that's a big negative here. So definitely keep that in mind with ticker XTIA. And just know that that is coming probably very soon. All right, guys, so next stock I want to talk about that just regained compliance with the NASDAQ as of today, as long as it closes over $1, which looks like it will, ticker XFOR. Also has 2 big conferences coming up this month, so just regain compliance organically. How does a company do that? Well, they lose compliance with the NASDAQ when could be multiple reasons, but the main reason is the price drops below $1 and remains under $1 for 30 consecutive days. So also then they lose compliance, and they regain compliance when the price organically goes over $1 and closes over that for 10 consecutive trading days. This is the 10 consecutive trading day, guys. A lot of times when companies regain compliance on the 10th day, they have a bounce. As you can see, this one is up around 10% for the day or something like that, as it did regain compliance organically. And as you can see, XFOR Pharmaceuticals to participate in upcoming April investor conferences. So they have one on Monday, April 8th at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then they have another conference on Wednesday, which is on April 17th, just almost 1 week or just over a week after the first one. So some very big catalysts here. Also could be expecting some FDA news soon, so keep that in mind. Another biotech play, ticker HSDT, very small market cap. Only 850,000 shares at float, 4 million volume in pre-market, big news, and could potentially run up more. Helios Medical Technologies announces partnership with Lovell Government Services to expand reach of PONS therapy. So microfloater with a lot of volume, which can be extremely volatile the rest of the day. So ticker ABIO, Arca Biopharma, and Aruka Therapeutics announced merger to create a company focused on advancing Aruka's portfolio of novel biologics that aim to redefine the standard of care for patients with chronic skin diseases, and they reclosing private financing of approximately $275 million anticipated to fund operations through 2027. And guys, Sofi just received a price target by a very good analyst for at $10 per share. Now guys, let me talk about Sofi. And they do have earnings coming out near the end of the month, and I just loaded up on Sofi calls a few weeks out, expiring on the 3rd of next month. Why am I doing this? Because I think Sofi is undervalued, and they did have a triple beat on earnings last quarter, and I'm expecting an earnings beat this quarter as well. And plus I just think they're undervalued, and long term they can easily hit and surpass $10 as well. So guys, I am loaded up on Sofi calls as of right now and holding these throughout earnings, and gonna see what happens with that. So Sofi is definitely one to watch that could have a very big beat on earnings near the end of the month, and one that I'm actually invested in myself. Your ABAT, American Battery Technology Company, trading at $1.87. As of right now, just has a very big PR. They're in a very good sector in the mineral sector and lithium, battery recycling, and much more. American Battery Technology Company awarded $20 million tax credit through competitive U.S. Department of Energy process to advance its critical minerals battery recycling facility. But this $20 million is combined with ABTC's previously awarded U.S. Department of Energy grants totaling over $70 million. These funds support investment in the company's battery recycling and primary battery metals commercialization efforts to build out a domestically sourced battery metals circular supply chain. These efforts simultaneously aim to foster a sustainable and equitable workforce through partnerships that can propel the new energy transition. So very big funding right here. That's why this one's on high watch. Already is in a good sector, with a $87 million market cap, considering they have access to this funding, entering into a very good sector. I thought this one was worth mentioning. Also, share structure, according to this, don't know when the last time was updated, but 80 million authorized shares compared to 53 million outstanding. So that's good to see. And they do have funding. Balance sheet is actually looking very clean, as the total liabilities is $22 million compared to just under $90 million in total assets. Had $7.6 million cash on hand as of the end of the year in 2023. That's it for the video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. And make sure you like the video and let me know what other plays you're watching.